put on my disrespectful glasses. What's going on, fellas? Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, fellas? We got one waiting. Must have been me. Let's see who's going to join us. How is everybody tonight? I know. I've been slacking in the going live department, okay? Been super busy, guys. Super busy. It's crazy. And I've been wanting to go live. I couldn't do it out at Wildcat. The internet was just way out of whack over there in nowhere land. And going where we go camping at, I can use my hotspot on my phone, but haven't exactly had time to do that either. So here we are on a Thursday afternoon. I hope that fan is not bothering you guys. It is hot out here. And I need to have it on, or I'm going in the house in the AC. That's right. Anybody in the chat yet? What's up? Anybody got any questions while I'm live? I know my inbox has been blowed up with questions here in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. See if we get some people in here. So, y'all know I got a diff coming. That's nothing new. We broke some axles on the wife's side-by-side out there at Wildcat. Front axles. They're popping and banging and clanging and clicking and danging. The one's got a hole in it, so it's not covered under warranty. Well, I'm going to order me some axles for the EX swap, and that's just the route I'm going to go. I'm not going to buy axles for the trail and then have to turn around and buy axles for the EX swap. So we're just going to run it the way it is for right now. It's drivable. Just got to take it easy with it and not use four-wheel drive. She'll be fine. And we're going to do the EX swap on it. Had a couple inquiries on it to sell it. I listed it for 11 grand. I had an offer at 10 grand. And if the guy comes, he comes. If he don't, he don't. If he don't, we're going to do the EX swap. If he comes, it's sold for 10 grand. So we'll see how that goes. I think he's wanting it for his wife, but we'll see. We are on a waiting list for a Kawasaki Teryx 4 SLE 2022 model. So we'll see how that goes. If this guy don't come with 10 grand and we get the Kawasaki, we're giving the side-by-side to her mom, but I'm still going to EX swap. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Whatever God wants is however my cards will play out. And that's what we'll go with. It is what it is. Nobody talking tonight. 8 people watching. Nobody talking. I'm the only one talking. Talking to myself. There's Free Arizona. Now he can do all the talking.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the fuck? Let's get demonetized already. I wanted to wear my fake pit vipers because it's disrespectful. So, these motherfuckers say I got fake pit vipers because I can't afford the real ones. That's not the case.
All right, I can verify your pit vipers are not fake.
They're not fake, but they are right. I can't afford them.
No, you can't.
No, because I got too many broken shit.
Guess what I got, Steve?
What?
Try not to plug my headset here because I didn't charge my battery. Fuck, I haven't used my headset since I went to Kansas.
I haven't used mine. Well, I used it in the truck the other day on the way back from Kentucky to edit up a shitload of videos. The wife drove all the way back, straight fucking through.
Oh.
I know what that is.
Yeah, you do.
I didn't get mine. You must have got it.
Oh, shit. Did you message them and ask them if
No,
they were back in stock?
No, because I can't move the camper anyway, so I'm not even gonna bother them unless I borrow
Well,
somebody else's camper to do videos. Seems to be the thing around here. Borrowing other people's.
well, you know, I have these on my camper, and I just did about a 3,000-mile round trip with them, and it was freaking awesome to be able to see all the way around my camper.
Yeah.
And to back it in to the parking place I needed to.
Right.
They were freaking.
Hey, honey.
Yeah.
When you make a trip into the house,
Yeah.
will you grab me the jar of apple cider?
I can.
Okay.
Actually, you want the two of Astroglide.
That's all right. Now, what was you saying?
So, I had to pull my travel trailer through freaking Salt Lake and Portland, and a few other large cities.
Yeah.
And talk about a world of difference being able to see the traffic come right up behind you, the traffic coming around you, and it records continuously.
Yeah.
So if something happens, like say somebody sideswipes your trailer,
Yeah.
it's on video whether or not you even left your lane if they try saying, well, you left your lane. Because you can see everything.
Yep.
So is what they sent me was 2 cameras to start with for the side-by-side. This one here freaking will go right on our license plate brackets.
Yep.
And they're infrared. And the infrared quality, believe it or not, is freaking amazing.
Yep.
They're super wide angle. They come with all the wiring, freaking everything.
They send you another monitor?
Yes. So, this was one of the cameras they sent. Then, getting this box here. And they sent a couple of different mounting brackets. So here's the other camera, different mounting bracket, but you can change them. You just take these 4 screws off, change the mounting bracket.
Yeah.
Great little camera. Oh, and the plug connections are O-ring sealed, and they lock in.
Good morning. It's afternoon for us.
Yeah. Dash mount, little flexible tabs. They also have suction mounts.
Yeah.
Oh, and these are 2.4 gigahertz wireless. So you don't have to run wires from the cameras to the monitor. 7-inch screens.
Now.
And you can view up to 4 cameras at a time.
Is that
or any combination?
Is that monitor weatherproof?
I do not know. I don't think so because you can look through the back and see the board.
So you have to pop the monitor out when you go to wash your shit.
Yeah, but it's not that difficult. Depending on what, because it comes with 2 different mounting brackets.
Yeah.
And it comes with a sun bezel.
Yep. It is 5:11 p.m. where I'm at, buddy. And it's what?
2:11.
2:11 your time?
So it comes with this style bracket. And it's got little, knobs that you put on the side and put wherever you want.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to use that. I'm probably going to use this one with the tape it down to the dash. And with this one, real quick and easy, it just slips in.
You nailed it, buddy. You nailed it.
I am missing stuff. I'm not getting none of the comments.
You're not?
No.
Hey, BS. How are you, buddy?
But got that type bracket also, and you can just unspin it, loosen it up. The monitor slides off it.
Yeah.
And it's got a quick disconnect plug. So this is going to be a fun little project for a side-by-side.
Yep.
In the main kit, they also give you another license plate bracket to mount it. Comes with all the mounting screws, freaking tapes, different sizes of antennas. If you don't want to hardwire it, comes with a power port adapter.
Yep.
Or if you want to get really fancy, you can use the supplied wiring harness and add trigger wires. So like if you want it to go to reverse camera only when you go into reverse, you just pick your trigger wire that you want to use, go to your the reverse sensor on your transmission.
Yeah.
And it'll turn off any other cameras you have on and just go to reverse to have full screen.
Tell him how you got. Tell Brandon you didn't buy that stuff. They sent that to you for your Amazon buggy.
Yep.
That's what people call mine, Amazon buggy. Hey, hold on, because I've been mad for like 2 weeks. I've been mad, okay? Like pissed off mad. So here it comes. People in the freaking groups were saying that I buy cheap Chinese junk for my Amazon buggy, but then people will post videos and stuff of how they like their rock lights, McTuning rock lights, the same McTuning rock lights that I have that are from fucking Amazon. So
yep.
If you got McTuning rock lights or any kind of Chinese anything on your buggy, well, as a matter of fact, the whole buggy is from China, so leave me the hell alone. And I won't be so mad and upset.
And I didn't pay a dime for these. The company sent them to me to test. They want to see about getting into the side-by-side market.
Yeah, Larry's been sponsored by a couple different companies so far. And he don't even have a YouTube channel.
Nope. I do a lot of R&D. So they sent me 2 cameras. I'm going to get them installed, see how they work. Then they're going to send me 2 more to get rid of the side mirrors and go strictly video.
Hey, what's the company's name that sent you that?
HelloView.
What is it? HelloView?
HelloView.
That's right. Now all your videos are going to be like, check out this HelloView product. Remember how people was making fun of me?
But did I even mention their name until you asked?
No, but you should have. That way people know where to get them.
Well, I got to put them on a side-by-side and see how they work there. I know that on my RV, they work freaking awesome. And it was like a 30-minute install for all 3 cameras.
Yeah.
It was use existing wiring. The only thing is on an RV is you have to drive around with your park lights on or your headlights on because it gets the power from your marker lights.
Yep. Hey, BS. If you message me, I can give you some hookups. I have a ton of hookups, and anytime I message them wanting something, I get it.
Oh, wow, Brandon. I got something you can suck on.
Larry, you have a shirt that says MSC, Halloween. You guys are horrible.
They are.
Hey, MSC's helping me out big time.
Now, the camera system I have on my RV, I paid flat out full price for it. And after I used it, I liked it so much. I talked to them about a UTV application, and they really didn't understand how it would work on a UTV. So I kind of set a deal up, sent it to them. They go, okay, we'll send you 2 cameras to start. After you get it installed, see how you like it. If you like it, kick us some pictures, and we'll send you 2 more cameras to finish what you want to do.
No problem, BS. Just send me a message on Facebook. I'll go through my email. I'll send you all kinds of contacts, and I'll tell you some groups that you can join on Facebook where you can get all kinds of free product. I got all kinds of free camera gear. There's stuff that you guys don't see because it's being used in the making of my videos that have been sent to me and sponsored to me. So I can hook you up big time, and I don't mind helping people out.
Yeah, you do.
Listen, it's not from Wildcat, and it's not moonshine. Sorry, guys, I got something in my fucking eye again. It is apple cider.
Oh my God, I bet you the wife's coming in.
Why?
I can hear footsteps.
Anytime you go live, within fucking 10 minutes, she's in there.
She hasn't came in here all day. She might not, because she's just been running around in a robe all day. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't drink moonshine. It's illegal.
She sent me a Facebook message.
Apple cider from a local farmer.
Steve, she sent me a Facebook message. Should I make an appearance?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Everybody already counts on it. I mean, we're so used to her coming in there and interrupting you.
Oh, no, Brandon, she's not on crutches or anything anymore. She's back to somewhat normal. Oh, look at that. She's here. We knew it.
Hey, I told you I was going to come make my appearance.
She don't bother the guy all day. He gets live on YouTube in front of a bunch of people, and she has to come in and show that ass.
Yeah, but you couldn't even see it because her shirt covered it.
That's true.
She goes, what? You can't see you in the camera, dear. Oh, she goes here. She lifts up her shirt, but at the doorway.
Hey, BS, the best thing you can do with that Polaris is catch it on fire and call the company, because it happens so many times, they'll never suspect a thing. That is one machine I'll never buy. Is a Polaris.
Isn't that your next machine?
No, KRX.
Oh no, you told me you were getting a new Polaris Razor Turbo.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yep, you said you're getting a new Polaris Razor Turbo.
No. Maybe if they're sending me one.
Well, that's like the thread today about the Razor, our seats in the CF Moto.
Yeah.
And I commented, I got so many Razor parts on my Z1000, I'm afraid it's going to catch fire.
It might start popping clutches out the side case.
It might. Now, when that clutch post that was there and said that Air-Dam sent him a 1016 spring, I was thinking that is awfully low for a 500. Because a 500, you need some RPMs. And then when I ran the numbers on his weights, it made sense. They went clear down to a 10-gram weight to get the RPMs back up.
Yep. I'm thinking about taking Laura's weights out, drilling a hole through the center of them, seeing what happens.
Well, you need to go to your drug buddy neighborhood, borrow somebody's little gram scale.
Anybody got any scales? Shit, here comes the crowd.
Yeah. And, make sure you get them within a couple tenths of a gram of one another, because it is important that they all weigh the same.
Hello, Blaine. Roxy, listen. Roxy is for sale. Okay? But if somebody shows up my door with the right amount of cash, I'll drive it to their house. Fuck loading it up. I'll drive it to their house. But if they don't, and we do end up getting the Kawasaki 4 SLE model, Roxy is going to Laura's mom. If we don't get that model, which we're trying to, I got approved for the loan, we're just trying to get one. Then, is what it is. We are trying to sell it. But if it don't sell, then it's going over to an EX swap. You know how it goes. But I am trying to get a 2022 Terex 4 SLE model for $17,000 plus tax and title, and get your ass ripped off at the bank fees. but that machine is one sick bastard. It's 64 inches wide. It's got Fox 2.0 shocks all the way on every corner. It comes with 28-inch tires, some shit. It comes with aluminum rims, a roof. It comes with high clearance control arms from the factory. It's a bad mother trucker.
Here's the question. Are you getting with the Fox Live valve?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. That's the new suspension on them. It's pretty nuts.
Because I know some of them you can get with and without the Fox Live valve.
Yeah.
Fucking Fox is putting that live valve on everything. They're putting it on Ford Raptors now.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I got to order some axles for the wives because we broke the fronts. Yeah.
Elkas. Just get Elkas and be done with it.
Elkas, nothing else. Don't even ask any more questions. Elkas. There's no ifs, there's no ands, and there's no buts. There's no, listen. Been around it 100 times. There is no adjusting the factory suspension to make it ride much better. Yeah, you can get a smidgen better out of it. Elkas, done. Ask the 950 guys that was riding my 800 at Wildcat. They'll tell you, Elkas. I was smooth over everything. And them 950s was bucking like a wild donkey.
They are expensive, Blaine. They are expensive. But sometimes you got dealers like Hester who runs really good sales on them.
Well, I have to say, you can get the stage ones for like $1,100. A stage one is 50 times better than the stock. And if he was willing to pay the 800 or 900 that, what did he say? That other company,
Bandit,
because they charge 800 or 900 for theirs.
Well, here might be another option. He might be able to stay with his stock shocks and just go to Elka Springs. John might be able to set him up in that department.
I don't know because of the valving.
You know.
The stock valving is shit.
Yeah, but if he's looking at just springs,
he can ask John. I don't know.
Yeah, I would send John Hester at Hester Motorsports a message, and ask him if they did any of the Elka Springs on the stock EX shocks. Because I really don't care for the stock springs. They're way stiff.
I know I have a set of Elka Springs here that I know will go on the stock shocks.
Yes.
But you have to purchase the tender springs to go with it, or they won't go on. They won't go on by themselves. They're too short. And I'd be willing to sell them pretty cheap. John told me to keep them. I can't do anything with them. And putting them on stock suspension ain't an option for me. I'm taking Santa Claus money from the kids. And I'm getting some hooking.
It's about time they learn Santa Claus ain't real anyways.
Yeah. Sorry, kids. Santa Claus is not real, but his Elka company over here, that shit's real.
Oh, Blaine, I'm in the same boat you are. I'm pretty screwed up.
I mean, the thing of it is, when you get into a sport like this and you don't have any money, and I'm not saying this to be rude, so don't take that the wrong way. And I'm not rich like everybody thinks I am.
You're a YouTube freaking millionaire.
Yeah, I wish. I wish. But if it were not, I will say this. If it were not for my YouTube channel, I wouldn't be able to do half of the things that I do, because with my regular income, yeah, I can afford the payments and the insurance. But like my diff goes out, I can't drop that money. But since I've been saving my YouTube money, it goes into a bank account that I don't even touch until I need to buy something for YouTube. Then I go over to that bank account. I got enough in that account. It pays for that. So if it weren't for YouTube, and I don't make a lot of YouTube money, I really don't. I've showed Larry what I make. He knows what I make. It ain't shit.
Yeah, and I haven't seen a dime.
Dime for what?
Going live for you. I haven't seen a freaking dime.
Listen to him. Listen to him. Listen to him. You know what? You know other channels, you know why they go live? So they can get the little, what's Brandon always send me? The monies?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't go live for that purpose.
He sends you $4.99.
Yeah, $4.99. He sends me he donates to the channel. Other YouTubers, that's the only reason they go live is because people flip them over 20s and 100s and 50s and 10s and 5s and 2s and 1s, and then you got Brandon with the $4.99 bullshit. I mean, come on, poor bastard. Give me the penny. I'm just kidding. We don't need any of that.
Well, he would send you just 1 cent if he could.
Yep. But yeah, if it weren't for half the shit I get for free on YouTube, the YouTube money that my videos make me, and me saving that money for when I need it, I wouldn't be. No, I would have to probably wait till income tax time. So if income tax time comes and I spend all the money on the house or something, and a month later my machine broke, I'm waiting all year again to fix it. It sucks.
Well, and here's the thing, because I'm in the same boat he is.
What's up, Brett? Good afternoon.
Granted, with my injury and stuff and how it happened, I'm on a fixed income, but I make a little more than the average person on a fixed income. Just because with my fixed income, I have 2 different sources.
Right.
But really, if you're in the side-by-side game or motorsport game, the only way to really save money is to turn your own wrenches.
Yep.
Because
It
labor
really-
costs are killer.
Yep. And I gotta say, I mean, this sport now, four-wheelers are a little different. They are a little cheaper, and they're a little bit more less breakable, I guess. You know, like if you got a Honda four-wheeler, the fucking thing will run for 20 years without an oil change. But the side-by-side world, it's not really for people on a lower income budget, because if the machine breaks, you can't afford to fix it. I mean, you could always sell the old lady and fix it, but if it weren't for the YouTube, I'd be screwed right now.
And that's one of the great things about the CF Moto is I'm not going to say they're cheap, but they're inexpensive to allow people that don't have a lot of income to, there's that $4.99,
But there's that $4.99
to enjoy the sport.
Yep.
And if you treat them good, they last forever.
They last a long time.
But then when you start stealing other people's ideas like you did, Steve, with the cryo treating of the diff, that's just wrong for you to steal somebody else's idea like that.
Yep. Can't believe I stole Brian's fucking idea.
Well, I wasn't talking about Brian. I was talking about somebody else who was digging and researching and made a post.
Oh. I have to say, one thing I am disappointed about CF Moto. They have the highest prices on the parts that any other brand has. They are higher than Can-Am parts.
It's really not CF Moto. It's their dealers. Because you can go to a different dealer.
Go to cfmotoUSAparts.com.
Oh, I know. Those are expensive there. Go to Alpha. What they want to charge for one head gasket, you can buy a complete gasket.
I know. It's stupid. That's why you read the email I sent them yesterday.
Yep.
CF Moto does not want to work with anybody outside of their dealer network. And when you try to become a dealer, like I did, they told me I live too close to another dealer. And I said, I don't want to sling machines. I just want to buy my own parts at cost. I am a business. My YouTube channel is a business. And on top of that, I have Steve's Small Engine as a business. So I have two businesses. And they told me to pound freaking salt. And that pissing me off. He told me to work with dealers like other independent shops do. And I said, independent shops work with dealers. Dealers give the independent shop a price at cost.
A jobber rate.
Yes. They give you a lower rate so you can mark the part up to the same amount as they mark the part up and make the same amount of money. And I told them in the email, which you read that, that no local dealer around me that I know of will do that. I have approached a couple, and they told me no. So how am I supposed to work as an independent shop with the dealers that aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing as a dealer? Because they want all that profit to themselves.
Well, Alpha Sports is great for looking at diagrams, comparing part numbers, and doing that, but their prices are insane. A 30-cent O-ring that you'd actually go pick up at a CF Moto dealer is like $8 on Alpha.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the stuff is just, look at this. It's $475 for a box. You can get a box similar to that on Amazon for $150.
Yeah.
And I was looking at one that had a seat for my other four-wheeler here. $200. Plastic box with a cushioned seat that bolts right to your rack. It's universal, fit almost any four-wheeler with a rack. Oh, we're used to that BS. We get that bullshit, man. The dealers, it should be against the freaking law. If a dealer gets a part for $15, it should be illegal for them to sell it for $150. It should be illegal for them to sell it for more than $30.
So you're saying somebody sells 400% markup on something should be hung.
Yeah.
You know where I'm going with that, right?
Oh, I know exactly where you're going with that. And they also know how I feel about that. I had that conversation with them. And they agreed with me, but there's nothing they can do about it other than...
Yeah, they can. They can get those kits from somewhere else.
I told them that.
They can build their own kits.
Their excuse, or I don't want to say excuse because they don't sound right. Their reasoning is because if something happens with that kit, they're not responsible. Adam is. And I understand that you get your customer service with that money too. I totally get that. But at the same time, nobody even can get a hold of Adam because he won't reply back to anybody. Adam at Airdam Clutches. They always go to the groups and we help them for free while everybody else is making all this money on these kits.
Yeah.
We're not getting a dime. I'm not asking for a dime. I don't care about that. It's the point. That would be like me selling a turbo kit for the Z-Force 800. I'll sling them out the fucking door. I'm slinging them. I'm selling the shit out of them. People are getting them. They're having problems with them. They're emailing me. They're calling me. I don't reply back to them. But I'm sitting here counting the dough, right? I'm sitting here counting the damn dough. And they have to go to the groups to get people that have had the same problems with my kits to help them while I'm sitting back here on my fucking yacht collecting the dough. I mean, it's the truth, and I've had an anger problem for the last couple weeks.
Oh, I don't get angry no more.
I do. When CF Moto pisses you the fuck off, they're supposed to do something for you and they don't, and then they put you on approval in their fucking group. So you got to go make another account that isn't on approval. Go join the group and share your shit. Yeah, I'm not playing that shit anymore. I'll just start creating other accounts, and if they keep deleting me, listen. Email accounts and Facebook accounts are all free. I can have 1 million of them. Just keep throwing me out of groups. I'll keep fucking making more. I don't care. It takes a whole whopping 2 minutes to create another account. It's well worth it. He wants my flag.
Brandon says I need another vacation.
Tecumseh, it'd take him 3 weeks to get there. We're going to Tecumseh. I'm going even if I have to walk the fucking trails.
Dude, you know how much money I spent in fuel going to Washington and back? It was insane.
I know how the fuel goes.
It was like $700 each way. Yeah, that was rough.
Yep. I'm just now catching up on the comments. Man, I just wanted to go live tonight. I didn't want to yell. God damn it.
I bring it out for you.
You start talking about stuff that you know I'm going to flip over. Fucking R.N.G clutches, $250 a pop for fucking $50 worth of shit.
Fuck, I wish I could do 420. Except I get drug tested regularly. Like every month. No. Yeah. I used to let shit get pissed at me. But,
Brett
you
says,
know.
holy shit. Holy shit. I need some
I just
420.
I
don't
just know how to
smoke.
I just know how to push your buttons.
No, you just know what will push my button. You bring up them damn clutch kits. I'm going to come out with a turbo. And I'm going to sell them. And sell the fuck out of them. And then when people have questions and I ain't going to send them with instructions either, Super ATV. Them motherfuckers don't send shit with instructions. I'll call them all out in this one. I don't care.
Freaking Super ATV. Oh.
I should charge people to watch my Super ATV videos.
Instructions included.
Yep.
Well, you know, then here's like this.
Yes,
Here's
it
like
does,
this.
Billy.
If you buy something from Super ATV that's for CF Moto, and you go to watch their videos, it's all done on a freaking razor. So it doesn't even help you out at all.
No, it doesn't. I mean, I have to say, their stuff is pretty easy to install. I will have to say that. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that never even touched a screwdriver in their life. And they don't know what they're doing, and they need that instruction.
Yeah.
You can't fault them for wanting to learn because that's a good thing. But you got Super ATV who can't make an instructional. Well, they can't make good products anyway, so.
Fucking Supreme.
So when I do my turbo kit, I'm gonna do a video of you guys watching me fabricate it, and I'm gonna slap it on, but I'm gonna cut the shit out of the video, and I'm gonna sell it for fucking $1,000. Okay, I'd have to be more than that. We're gonna sell it for $3,000, and then when you go to hook it up and it don't build boost, sorry guys, my line's disconnected. He said simmer down. It's this little fucker's fault. He knows I've been in an uproar for 2 weeks. He just wanted to start my engine.
Oh. Well, you know, if you didn't abuse your diff so much,
dude.
Now, we know. No, just a second here. We all know the first diff you blew up was 1,000% your fault. You can't deny that. Yep. Yeah. Yep. You cannot deny that was your fault. 1,000%. Now, when they rebuilt it, they sent it to you super tight. The diff got hot. It overheated. You took it back to them. They put a shim in to loosen up the.
They took one out.
Yep. They took one out.
Yeah.
That would make it tighter.
Taking one out will loosen it up. Putting one in will make it tighter.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I had to think of the gear shape.
Yep.
So they took one out, but only after it already overheated, which probably destroyed the hard facing.
Mm-hmm.
So I really can't blame your second diff on CF Moto. I would be more apt to blame the guys that rebuilt it for not rebuilding it right in the first place.
But I can't prove it. You and I both know what happened. But I can't prove it. But what I
No.
can say is CF Moto should have just sent a new diff.
Yeah.
Or maybe I shouldn't have hauled the camper in the first damn place. But hey, we was testing components. It was for science.
You know, you probably could have got away with it if you had stopped, let that diff cool down when you were towing that camper.
Or if I would have just not did 55 the whole way.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm still running on the same brake pads, the same freaking axles. I was running on the same belt up until last week. I still have that belt. It's still a good belt. But I changed it for our trip just in case.
No, you know, I've got like 7,000 miles on my machine. Same OE wheel bearings. Same brake pads, same rotors, same axles. Everything's the same. And I'm on 30-inch rubber.
Somebody messaged me. They commented on a video on YouTube that I had. And they said that CF Moto needed to get with the program and do what other companies were doing with the clutch packs in the rear diff. So I gave them the part number that you gave me for the rear diff with the clutch packs, and I gave them the clutch pack number and told them that CF Moto had it, but they don't give a fuck about the American people.
Yep.
Every machine should come with a clutched rear diff, not locked. Or a lever that allows you to lock it or unlock it.
Well, I will tell you that CF Moto is very proud of that automatic locking rear diff, that clutched rear diff. They are very proud of that, and it reflects on the price.
Yep. Okay. I'm tired of hearing about the tractor. I'm going to clear that up right now while there's 20 people watching. That whole video was bullshit. Larry, weren't you there?
No, I had to leave just before the day before.
Okay. Well, he was there. That tractor.
Oh, wait, no.
You was there.
I was there.
You was there.
Because we were pulling up the other camper.
Correct.
And that broke the steering line.
That's why we had to move it.
Yeah, I was there.
That tractor with the baler on the back, you can push it by hand very easily.
Well, yeah, it's only rolling weight.
It's only rolling weight. It was flat ground. And when I was pulling it, it was pulling it downhill. The only reason the tires spun on the side-by-side is because I gave it the beans to make them spin for video. So, let's clear the tractor thing up. If I can push that tractor without huffing and puffing, literally, I put my hand on the tire and moved it. It's heavy, yes, but it rolls very easily. Very easily. Didn't it, Larry?
Yep.
I've had 50 comments and probably 100 messages. People's telling me that I'm all mad because I moved a tractor and now my diff went out. Listen, if the CF Moto can't handle pulling a tractor of that nature that's that easy to roll on flat ground, wasn't even going uphill. It was going down a slight grade. I would say a 3-degree angle. It was downhill. If it can handle that, I don't fucking want it. My RC car could have pulled that damn thing.
Yeah, it's not like, and if you're spinning, you're not putting no torque to the diffs anyways because, well, there's no traction there.
There's no traction. Right.
Yeah. I just destroyed my phone.
Hopefully that clears the tractor thing up. The video was just the video. You could take it however you wanted to take it. I didn't lean the video towards one way or the other. I left it a pretty neutral video. I mean, common sense though, they haul pulling tractors with little tiny Honda 250s all the time at the tractor pulls.
It was the tractor that did it.
Yeah.
Wait, it was your Elkas.
He said just like a strong man pulling a 747.
Yeah.
You know? Or like Ford's truck pulling that train. It's rolling weight. Why do you think that at tractor truck pulls they have that thing that digs into the ground? Because if it was rolling weight, they'd all win.
Yeah. That's why it goes up on the skid.
Iron said 10 fucking 4.
Well, you know, back when I was hauling logs, I couldn't get up this one hill after getting loaded because of the mud. Fuck, a Ford F-350 diesel pulled me right up without a problem because I only needed just that little bit more.
Yep. Yep. Oh.
Because I refuse to throw iron for fucking mud.
You know, I understand some people probably never even been to a truck or tractor pull. Don't understand how easy those things are rolled and pulled or pushed. Now, if they had a flat tire or two, we'd be talking something completely different. But they was all pumped up.
Yeah, because once it started to roll, it was ready to run you over.
It would have ran me into that creek if it weren't for what's his name? Cab.
Because Special Ed was like, I was glad those brakes worked because I was coming for you.
Yep. Yep. Hey, go back and rewatch that video. It's downhill pull.
But I will say, the year 800 sure does ride a lot smoother than my 1000. And what was it my wife said after you took her for a ride?
I don't remember, but
yes, honey.
A ride.
Yes, you can have Elkas now.
Oh, I put a couple of 950 guys in my machine over there in Kentucky, and dude, I know people are gonna get mad at me, and I don't care. It's friggin' America. I'm gonna say what I want to say, but them 950s ride as just as shitty as our stock 800 1000 machines do. Everybody says they're such a great machine, but listen, I rode in one, I drove one. They really don't. They need Elkas.
But you know, here's the one thing. You can bitch about the ride of all the CF motos. The Razor guys bitch about the rides of the Razors. The Can-Am guys bitch about the rides of the Can-Ams. That's why companies like Elka, Shock Therapy all exist.
Yep. Yep. And yeah, the Razor does ride better than any CF moto machine there is. The Razor does ride better. But at the same time, the Razor shocks are still a shitty shock. Even though they say Fox on them, they're still a shitty shock because those shocks were designed to be mass produced
for the average rider.
For the average rider that'll get the job done and be fairly comfortable. But when you go over to Elka or if you go to Fox themselves and you have them custom make you a set of shocks, it's going to outperform the stock shocks that are on your machine, even if they are already Fox. You can get a Fox 2.0 shock. Say your machine comes with Fox 2.0 shock. You can go to Fox and say, hey, I want a Fox 2.0 shock. They're going to ask you all kinds of information. They're going to want your riding style. They're going to everything. And that shock.
Your weights with accessories.
Yep. And that shock that you're going to get is going to be better than the 2.0 shock that's already on your machine. Because the valving isn't that great. The spring rate isn't that great. Sure, it's a Fox. Sure, it's a selling point for dumbasses. But at the same time, it's not that great of a shock. You just kind of is what it is. It's just
so. Ed says he's on 32s with a 950, 8 to 10 psi. Makes nicer ride. I couldn't imagine a 1000 on 32s. Because I'm on 30s. My Z-Force 1000 has the exact same drivetrain as the 950.
Same clutch.
Same weight, same springs. The power is identical. The only difference drivetrain-wise is the 950
the ECU
is fly-by-wire. It's a fly-by-wire setup. And I know
hey,
what my
I'm
30s.
on YouTube Live. What you doing?
Talking to you.
Oh, what you need?
You remember the blue butt connectors?
Yeah.
I bought a pack. I think it was like 50.
Okay. We need those for the golf cart.
I know.
Okay.
And I needed some to replace the one that I'm missing. That's why I bought a big pack of the blue.
Okay.
And 2 small packs of the other 2.
All right. I'll call you after the live stream's over.
Alrighty.
All right. Later.
Right, later.
But
So,
yeah.
So the guys that are running 32s, I can only imagine how much power they're losing.
Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you why I went with 28s, even though I technically could have went with 30s on my 800. And it losing the power didn't bother me too much because, I'll be in the trails. But what did bother me about going with that big of a tire, I went from a 26 to a 28, 2 inches. What does bother me, though, is
rotating mass.
Rotating mass. It's going to wear out the brakes faster. The extra weight that's on the components that is not designed for that rotating weight. And the gearing and the differentials. Now, the differentials aren't, look, I can't keep them. But whenever you go with bigger tires, people change the clutching to change the gearing. But that's not really how that works. Sure, it works. It gets the job done. But that's not how it works. You should be changing the ring and pinion and all of them gears in the differentials. And honestly, you should be doing a gearing change in your transmission. Now, I know we got CF Moto. They don't have any such thing like that. So, Portals will do that for you. Well, I know.
The only problem is the portal reduction is so great.
It is.
You're looking at a minimum of 15% reduction.
Right. Which is about what you would need for 32s.
And then, because you're changing your scrub radius, the steering wheel feedback's outrageous.
That's why I didn't go with 30s. And I don't think 30s even look that great on our machines. That's just my opinion. I think they look too big. But what are you
saying? What are you saying? I'm on 30s.
Okay. Okay,
Huh?
Mr. 30s. Your 30s look like these guys with the 950s with 32s. But my main reasoning was the gearing and all the added stress to the machine is why I didn't go, because I don't want to work on my
Hey,
machine.
Bucky.
What's up, Bucky's? He said easy killer, me too.
But
Hey,
I haven't had no ball joint issues, tie rod issues, bearing issues, brake issues, nothing on my 30s.
But see, it also goes by weight of the tires. Your tires don't weigh that much.
No, I spent weeks trying to find a tire that was as close as I could get to the stock weight of the 27s.
See, what hurts the ball joints and all of that is the tire weight. What hurts the gearing is the tire size. And then when you add those two together, then it slows the shit down out of your machine.
Yep.
Ed says he has to fill the empty space to improve the look.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a point there.
But I don't.
Yeah, but you're getting ready to do hair club for men, so you're gonna go do the Bosley system.
I'm gonna go to the Kawasaki system. I don't have to worry about improving the looks. It already looks better.
Brett, I am running the Rage Mojave's DOT tires.
And they weigh about as much as my 28s.
Yeah, and I also run like 16 to 18 pounds of air pressure in them too. You know.
Yeah, the weight of the tire, for an ATV, UTV of these, our nature, the CF Motos, we don't have the power to be handing out for heavy tires. Now, if it was a 170 Can-Am, then you put monster truck tires on it and that sucker still rip. But our machines...
Hey, no. But I know the 1000 has almost as much power as a smart car. I just seen one of those dynos. They dynoed at 61 horses.
Wow.
A freaking smart car.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Go watch side-by-side blogs.
I do.
They did a punishment ride. And they had to drive a smart car on the trails.
Yeah.
With a whopping 1 inch. Oh, Bucky noticed my AR's not up there. Well,
he had to take the wife for a walk.
Yeah. Actually, it hasn't been put back up there since we got back from our vacation because, well, even though we have gun safes, we weren't going to be here for 2 weeks. And we loaded up all of our firearms into our travel trailer.
Ironhead Biker says weakest link is the brakes. I have to disagree.
No, mine still look like new.
Mine do too. Still factory brakes on both of my machines. And I have to say the weakest link is actually the tie rod ends. Even though mine are still factory, they're not bent, nothing. I have no idea how people are bending them. I'm guessing they don't know how to drive.
I bent one, but it's still on my machine. I bent the knuckle too. And it was my fault. It was my dumb ass.
See? Don't know how to drive. See what I'm saying?
I was running like 35, 40 miles an hour through a trail system, tight with roots and everything. There was a little stump about that big around and about that tall. And I hit it with the right front tire. Yeah, it bent the tie rod in, bent the knuckle a little bit, but it didn't break. And it's still on my machine. I straightened it out the best I could.
Hillbilly, because truth be told, if CF Moto had that kind of horsepower, nothing would stay in one piece on the machine. That's just pure honesty. CF Moto has decent quality at the price point given. It is not the best thing on the market, but it is far from the worst thing on the market. But if you go giving it 120 horsepower, then it's definitely going to eat rear diffs and axles and bearings and ball joints and frame tabs and all that other stuff. But if they would, I mean, they don't have to beef up much to get that. But they would definitely have to do a design change and do a whole different build of a machine to be able to get that. I mean, you know,
okay, but they've struck a good balance right now between power and dependability.
they did. That right now, yeah. And I mean, the machines will get everything done. I mean, there's no questions about it.
But if you start adding to where you're getting like 110, 100 horses out of that motor, you are going to find a weak link.
A few.
Yeah.
And I have to say, you know, I have to clear that. I have to clear the air. You guys know I tell it like it is, and that's why people like me, and that's why some people hate me, and that's why we're only down to 10 viewers, because people are tired of hearing my mouth. But everybody that likes the 950 so much, it's built better, they say. No, it's not. It's the same quality as our Z Forces. Yep, it's got trailing arms, but I'm here to tell you, them real thin ass trailing arms look awful funny next to them thick ass trailing arms on a Honda, a Can-Am, a Razor. I mean, CF Moto, them things look like bed rails. That's the truth. So I wouldn't, say it's built much better. I've seen one in person. I've seen it.
Now, that was like my dealer when he told me he was heading to China to test drive them before they ever got released onto the market and everything. And he told me what it was. I asked him, I go, after he told me, I go, would it really even make me any sense for me to upgrade my 1000 to a 950? He goes, no.
No.
He could have sold a machine, but oh wait, I had an honest dealer.
Yeah, and listen, I seen 950 struggle to go over stuff that stock regular Z Forces was going over with no problem. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the angle of their A-arms. I don't get it, but I literally watched a 950 run into a wall and get stuck. And I watched a trail model run into that same wall and go bloop, 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 brap. Twice. Two different things. I don't know. And then everybody's like, put 30s on it, put 32s on it, it'd be a different machine. But the point of my story is stock 950 couldn't do what a stock 500 trail did. It was the weirdest thing. And I'm talking shit. Whatever.
Oh.
I watched it with my own two fucking eyes.
Well, Steve, you need to come out here to the western states, and we need to go for a ride. You need to.
I can't afford that trip.
Oh, sure you can.
20-something hour drive.
You're YouTube rich. You can afford it.
I wish. Hillbilly says it's the driver. No. Definitely wasn't the driver. It's the machine. Just the way that it was. I'm telling you. I drove one. So I know exactly how I don't know. It's got to be the suspension angles It's not soaking up the bump and letting tires move up and over. I don't know. It's weird.
You know, I had to look at the angles on the front end on the A arms, because what a lot of manufacturers do is the control arm on the lower will be at one angle, and then on the upper they'll tilt it up,
Yep.
which makes it a little bit harder for it to compress. That's how
Right.
you get anti-dive when you brake. So they could have took that upper control arm and put a little bit steeper of an angle
I'm
on
thinking
it.
they did. That's why people are saying put bigger tires on it and it'll do better. But the moral of the story is you shouldn't have to. Somebody should be able to buy the machine stock and it do what they want it to do stock. Ed says, how about close to West Virginia so we can ride together and I can show you my 950?
Y'all just need to come out in my backyard.
We'll see what next year brings. Because I am planning another ride. I'm looking at parks right now. So I am planning.
Y'all just need to come to my backyard.
But it's so far away.
Yeah, but when you get here, you can get a temporary Arizona license plate, and you can cruise your side-by-side down any road you want in the state of Arizona.
BSS says come to Texas.
Been there.
I've never been there.
Yeah. I cruised my 1000 outside of Bernie on I-10.
Oh, yeah, guys. You know, one of my buddies that came to the ride that had the 950, he was the older guy that was actually, that pulled out the 800 trail out of that mud hole. You know why he bought a 950? I'm going to tell you exactly why he bought that 950.
I know why.
You do know why. He has an 800 EX just like mine. Brand spanking new. Only a few hundred miles on it. And he don't ride hard. I mean, he just putts around. A 1 week, literally, exactly to the day, 1 week before our ride, his rear pinion went out on his 800. So he took it to the dealer, and they were trying to have it fixed before our Kentucky ride. They weren't going to be able to have it fixed. And I told him, I said, you can ride with me. Come on out. You can ride with me. Well, the only machine they had there was a 950. So he bought it, so he had something to ride. But he does still have the 800. Hillbilly, my tires will go on any surface. I can go on the road, sand, dirt, mud, rock. My tires do awesome on a little bit of everything. Clay.
I think that was a response to me is we don't have desert tires.
Larry said my balls itch.
I did not. That was a different Larry.
That was a different Larry. Mine too. Come itch them.
God, they think I just have desert riding. Didn't I do a live a while back where I was like 3 hours from the house, but yet I was only like maybe 30 miles from the house as the crow flies, and I was up in the fucking snow, up in the trees.
Yeah.
You know, we have all kinds of terrain over here. Rides on the road, super swampers.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm
You gonna get a set of 44s?
I'm gonna buy that Terex 4 SLE, and I'm gonna come and show these 950 riders what a real machine is. Don't Don't go hating. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Nothing beats KRX.
Oh my God, shit's getting deep.
Well, there's machines out there that will beat it for twice the price. But for the same price range, no.
Let's see here. I'm looking up his tires.
That would be a rough ride, BS.
The one thing they don't give is the weight of that tire. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, 35 pounds. That's not too bad. But that's for a 30-10-15.
My apple cider is getting to me.
The 30-10-14 is going to weigh a little bit more.
Bucky said, "That's it. I'm selling my Z-Force." Oh, God. How's come, Bucky? How's come? The Ironhead, the Kawasaki is 17.6. 64-inch wide, high clearance control, high clearance A-arms, Fox 2.0 shocks all the way around it, roof, the whole 9 yards, 4 seats for 3 bitches and a driver. I mean, for your wife and kids. No, the Kawasaki 4 is the Honda Civic of the woods, because them things don't break. I got a buddy that's got a 2015 model, and he beats the shit out of it.
Oh, Steve, I need to put my side-by-side back together.
Yep.
I still got the ECU out there, and
Oh, yeah, they ride through here, too. Hundreds of them.
so tell me about the Ohio street legal page, Steve.
What about it?
There seems to be a big pissy match about people switching their title from unconventional vehicle.
That's true. 3-year warranty is awesome with Kawasaki, yep.
To passenger.
I don't know, man. I just drive mine wherever the fuck I want and don't worry about a damn thing until I have to. Them guys, they all want to piss on each other and lick each other's balls, and fuck that. Plate the damn thing and drive it.
Well, see, when we played them over here, they're plated as a motorcycle.
Ours is plated as passenger vehicles.
Yeah, see, ours are plated as MC motorcycle.
Yep. I drive everywhere. I've never had a problem. Nothing. In Kentucky, we drove down the fucking interstate. No issue. I drive down Route 62 to go to work sometimes.
So I need some opinions from you and the other people that are still watching.
I'm ready for bed. I just drank a half a jar of sauce.
The camera placement. Should I place them up fairly high? Or, like the rear camera, should I take it and place it down by the license plate fairly low?
I would place it so it can see where you can't.
Well, that's anywhere behind me on my side-by-side because I got a big old radiator sitting right here.
Well, that's where I'd place it. Where you can't see.
Yeah, but going up high or going low, it changes the angle you adjust it at.
Yeah. BS, they need to make them legal everywhere. No questions asked. Everywhere.
Actually, BS, they did make them legal in Texas, but the way they made them legal is a total BS. Pun intended. You can only drive on 35-mile-an-hour roads, which, okay, that's not a big deal. But here's the kicker. You can't drive it further than 2 miles away
I did see
from
that.
where you garage it.
Yeah.
That's the same as a golf cart.
They are safer than a motorcycle in all reality.
Yeah.
We have them here as farm equipment too. But in order to classify under that farm equipment use, you have to have at least 2 acres or something like that. And you have to have crops on it.
See, here in Arizona, when we go to get them licensed for road use, we can use any road. It's whether, no matter what the speed limit is on it, we can cruise the interstate, everything. Because they license, the way they do it is like when I was down there in Texas, I pulled into an HEB there in Bernie. And that was the only cop that gave me any shit, saying they weren't legal in Texas. And when he ran my registration, he goes, "Oh, I guess you are legal. Have a nice day."
Yep. Well, there is a loophole practically in every state. He says we can't go on streets with road limit over 50. Well, if you look at your laws, every road, every street has a minimum limit and a maximum limit. So, for instance, here, a 55-mile-an-hour road, you can't drive slower than 35. So, use that as a loophole in your advantage, because in the laws, it says minimum.
Now, but when you get out west, we don't have minimum speed limits.
You don't?
Nope.
There's got to be some sort of a minimum of how slow you can't drive.
Nope.
So if I wanted to come do 10 mile an hour down a 70-mile-an-hour interstate, I can?
You won't get a ticket for going too slow. You'll get a ticket for impeding traffic.
Well, see, that's over here. If you go slower than that minimum, then you get a ticket.
But there's no law like in Arizona that states this is a minimum speed limit. And then when you get up to like Oregon and Washington and California, they got really screwy speed limits where cars go this fast, trucks go this fast. And if you're a pickup pulling a camper or any type of trailer, or a car pulling a trailer, well, now they classify you as a truck.
Yep. See, here they used to have fucked up laws that, where they have signs sometimes that say no parking for trucks.
Yeah.
Well, back about 10 years ago, and before that, all of our trucks had the word truck on the license plate. And that was Ford Rangers, S10s, F-150s, the whole 9 yards. They said truck. And if you parked there in your fucking Ford Ranger, you got a ticket and got towed. Well, they changed the law. A truck is a tractor trailer now, or a vehicle above such and such weight limit. So now we can park our trucks where it says no parking for trucks, and they can't bother us. But yeah, before they
but you don't drive a truck.
I drive a Chevy 1500.
You drive a pickup.
That's right.
A truck tows 80,000 pounds.
Right.
And you need a CDL to drive it. That's a truck.
Oh, fuck-a-rooney.
Montana, safe and prudent, 70 on a 2-lane.
Yep.
The one thing I don't like about those back east states is all the goddamn toll roads.
Yep. I'm going in the house where it's fucking cooler. I gotta shut that fan off real quick.
Oh. Yeah, I drove truck until the day I got injured. Started at 18. What?
What?
That's funny. It just is. The one place she got COVID. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, yappy dogs.
Hey.
Turn them off, bud.
It's cooler in here. Hey, our AC was on low.
Was it?
Yeah, I turned it on high. Somebody turned it on low. Yeah. It's nice and cool in here. Oh,
Oh.
that's better. All right.
But
No, hillbilly. A truck is a truck.
a pickup's a pickup.
A pickup truck is a pickup truck. It means you pick up your groceries and truck that shit home. A truck is you pick up your groceries, just a whole shitload of them, and truck them to Walmart.
Say goodnight, Steve.
No.
So nobody come with any ideas where, what height I should place those cameras.
I just told you. In your blind spots.
That's the whole ass in. No, what height?
You need a 950 because that fucking thing has lots of blind spots. The goddamn fenders that poke out like a freaking space shuttle, they get in your view. You can't see down to the wheel or nothing around you.
Mid-ROPS. So let's see here. Mid-ROPS for the back
They got
one.
a wide angle. Just park
Yeah.
it. Put them
So
where
Brent
your
says
mirrors are.
mid-ROPS. So for me, that'd be mid-radiator.
I'd put your license plate camera down on your license plate. And the other camera, I'd mount that sucker where the mirror would go. Because those have a wide angle.
Oh, they're super wide angle.
So you're going to be able to see a lot.
I know like with the ones on my travel trailer, I can have my trailer backed up to the house, within like 20 feet of the side of the house and see 80 feet down to the other end and beyond.
Yep.
Is what I'm really want to try.
Is he talking about you?
I don't know.
See,
But
is he being a dick? Because I got a boot button.
I don't know if he was talking about me.
Or me?
That came up just as my wife walked in.
Oh. Maybe he has some balls and is talking about your wife.
I hope not.
I hope not, too. What's your address there, Larry? Not you. The other Larry here. We're going to send his wife on over to your house so she can knock on your damn nugget.
Oh, she don't knock on nothing. She just pulls the trigger.
That's true.
Yeah.
She gonna bury a little bit of lead in your motherfucking ass.
I wouldn't fuck with her. Fuck, she carries a 40 cal every day.
She does.
Hell, she carries a larger caliber than I carry. I only carry a 22 caliber.
You gotta love how when your YouTube channel grows, all the dicks that come in, but then when I'm a dick, everybody wants to call me out.
Well,
I am
you
a
know how
dick.
it is.
I am a dick. I was an extreme dick to CF Moto last night. Larry read it.
Yep.
I asked him, so what do people do for aftermarket parts? They sell their CF Moto and go with Polaris? Next thing you know, I got no reply back.
Yeah. Now, with one of the mounts I have, I could put it between the tail lights.
Iron says, keeping it professional, I'll say fuck off and die. Listen. The fuck word is our professionalism around here. That's just, you know what I mean? Then join the crowd. We like the F word. Now, I really only cuss on my live streams. On my regular videos, I try not to because there's little children that watch. But if there's little children that are watching my live streams, their parents should know better by now. Because we just roll with this shit. He's right. Everybody knows it's easy to get me all pissed off. But you know what? I still sleep good at night.
Do you?
Yeah. I like
how could you?
I like pissing off the haters. He said same with his streams. You got that Nightbot. I had to get rid of that bastard. That thing was annoying and attacking people that weren't doing anything.
Oh my God, that's a shit show.
We're on one right now.
Oh, no. Something about what the governor in Washington State did.
Oh, God.
He declared almost the entire state in a state of emergency due to drought, except for his voting base counties. So all the counties right around Seattle, they're not under restriction.
Huh. What's up, baby?
Nothing.
What's the matter?
Causing problems in here?
No, we're just having a normal, nonchalant live stream. Yeah. Just doing our normal thing here.
I think so. Hi. Hi.
Now, if he talks shit about my wife, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go down to the other computer. I'm going to find out where he lives, and I'm going to go smack the fuck out of him.
Hello.
Oh, these guys got me fired up over the Z950, and oh, yeah, it was a mess.
You don't take much.
I don't like that machine, and I don't give a fuck who likes it or don't like it. What did you think about the machine?
I don't know. I only rode in it once. I don't like the looks of it, though. I don't like the dang wood. That's horrible. Go. I don't like the looks of it.
I don't like the ride. I don't like the look. I don't think there's anything spectacular about it, and I definitely wouldn't give up my Z for one. What I would give up my Z for is a KRX.
I don't think I'd give up my Z for a KRX.
I would.
But I'd give it up for a Speed UTV with the speed key.
I'd give mine up for a KRX.
Hell, at a lot of the riding I do now, I'd probably give it up for an old Honda YXZ.
Yeah.
Except the YXZ's got horrible suspension too. So does the freaking Honda Talon.
I don't care for the Talons all that much. You know what the Talon reminds me of? And I am a Honda guy. I love Hondas to death. The Talon reminds me of a machine that you'd put your family in and go to the mall with and get some ice cream with. And the Talon just don't seem like it's a get her done machine. I mean, it's got a transmission. Cars have transmissions. I don't know. Maybe it's better. But I did see one up close and personal at Kentucky, and I was looking at it pretty deep. And their
But-
rear differential is the same fucking size as ours.
You know, I don't have a problem with the transmission.
Buddy.
You know,
You're on you.
so for a simple fact is,
What?
I'm about 50-50 on off-road and on-road.
That's me.
So having an actual transmission, not having that belt get hot, you know, in 110-degree weather,
Come on.
isn't that bad for me. I don't think I would mind that. The YXZ sucks for off-road. It sucks for trail riding, unless you do the low ratio, low range in it.
I got a
The
friend
first
with the
gear.
YXC, and it's not that great of a trail rig. I don't even think I'd buy one to race it.
No,
And everybody says they're so fucking fast. No, they're fucking not.
I got a buddy with a YXZ back in Washington, and where we could just go up nice and easy up a hill. You know, granted it's a steep hill. He had to get it run at it because the clutches would overheat.
Yep.
And when we were into rocky sections, he had so many issues with his clutches overheating in his transmission from him slipping.
Yeah, I got a buddy. Yeah. He told me I could drive it, and I wasn't even that interested enough in it to drive it. And just watching him, I didn't find no fun in it or interest in it.
They build a lot of power, though.
Not that much.
Now they do build a lot of power. There's a lot of them over 300 and 400 horse.
And maybe if you put $4,000 in it,
You know, and it's also the same exact engine that's in the Wildcat XX. Same motor.
yeah, I'm just not a. Everybody says they're so fast. Now, maybe they was back in 2013. Maybe they was one of the fastest rigs there is, but today's standards, nah. I will say the suspension looks comfy.
No, they buck really bad.
I figured they did.
They do buck bad. But unlike a lot of your viewers and you, I've done a lot of dune riding. So I kind of know and been in a few different rigs. I know what bucks and what doesn't. Like the Wildcat XX is super smooth in the dunes.
I know I got mine set where it don't buck anymore. I tuned it a lot. I spent a lot of time with tuning it out there at Kentucky, and I have that son of a bitch riding so good. And then the fucking diff went out. Motherfucker.
Yeah, Brett, I go slow a lot too when I'm off-road.
I'm going to look real quick. See if I got that footage from when me and the wife went over those things really fast, but the GoPro died, but I have some of it.
Oh my God, Steve. We got to go.
What?
We're like 99 minutes.
Yeah, but I haven't went live in for fucking ever. Oh, no, that's not it. when the wife was with me. Where is it at? I got so much footage. I didn't even upload all the footage. I still got hella tons. I'm trying to find where me and you was down by the tracks.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. We were floating.
Well,
Oh, we
I
had,
think I'm
we
gonna.
had quite a bit.
I think I'm gonna go play with some cameras though.
Are you?
Yeah. I need to go look at some mounting locations.
I'm gonna try and find this real quick.
Oh, by the way, we've been here for like a little over a year, and less than a mile from the house is the Little Colorado River.
Yeah.
Never seen water in it except for like a mud puddle or two here and there.
Yeah.
The night before last, it rained overnight, and the son of a bitch was overflowing its banks.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I found the clip, and I want to play that.
Oh, you're gonna get hit with a copyright strike.
No, it's my damn clip.
Oh no, I'm gonna hit you with a copyright strike.
Uh-huh. You guys see that?
No,
No?
no.
All right, hold on.
All I see is a window with a bunch of little squares.
Hold on. Let's
Steve,
see.
I was fucking with you.
No. No, you didn't see it actually.
Oh,
It didn't bring it up. Stop screen. Share. Share screen. Window. There we go. Watch this. I think this is what hurt the diff, honestly. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Can you hear it?
yeah, we can hear it.
Now, my GoPro died, but we actually got up to 60 miles an hour through here. That's what the kids wrecked the four-wheeler on.
You know what? That might have been what took it out, because you're still donkey kicking pretty good there.
No. That is the whole machine lifting on the little bumps because it goes up, down, like little.
Well, I can see you guys rocking forward. That's a donkey kick.
Yeah.
Okay, that's usually when your rebound is set too fast.
Oh, there's nothing you were doing.
Is when that happens. And chances are your back tires were leaving the ground, is revving up a little bit and then coming back down.
Yep. All the tires were leaving the ground, even our asses off the seats. And that was my shocks tuned very well. Now, it looks rough in the video, like we was getting beat up, but that really wasn't the case. Like, we were leaving the seat, but the machine was riding smooth. It's hard to explain. You'd have to be in it to feel it. But because the up, down too fast, we were leaving the seats, but the machine was like floating on the tops. Because we got to a point, and then when we hit 60 mile an hour, it smoothed way out. And it was just skipping the tops of those because that goes for like a mile.
That would hurt with no suspension.
It's hard to explain.
Well, I think I'm going to go figure out these camera locations.
All right.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off here too because it's 7 o'clock. So
yeah, I got to figure them out.
yeah,
You know, I know down there on the license plate it would be really simple because I would just tap into the license plate light for power.
yep,
Because these don't hardly draw anything. So
yep.
and I need to get my side by side put back together again for like the third time this year, second time this summer. Because what I want to test out is the night vision at night on the forward view driving through the woods.
Yeah.
And I know people are saying, oh, Arizona, you don't have woods. Well, yes, we do.
Yep.
I'm high elevation. We have huge pine forests up here.
Yep.
And I just want to see how well it works. Because you never know if you blow a fuse for your headlights or something.
Right.
And you got to drive at night.
Yep.
So.
All right. Yeah, I might upload that video to YouTube so people can watch it.
Or I just might run a wire up to the fuse block onto the accessory side, and that way it's separate from the lights, and
yeah,
they're on anytime the key's on.
Yep.
So, but that's my plan.
All right. Well, I'm gonna jump off here, I guess. Give me something cold to drink, huh, Velma? Huh, baby?
Well, yeah, you already had some warm apple juice. I'm sure it was probably a little hot.
Oh, it was cold.
But was it as good as mine?
It was smooth, yes. It was very smooth. I have 2 jars.
Yeah.
And I might go dip into the other jar. Oh, thanks, honey. Look.
You're welcome.
Look.
Oh, shit. She better brace herself tonight.
She works tonight.
Oh. I was going to say, instead of you being a 30-second man, you'd be a full minute man.
I won't make it that long. All she got to do is go, and I'm like,
all of them right in the
have fun,
ashtray.
BS. How many Jews could Hitler fit in a Volkswagen?
All of them. Right, all fit in the ashtray.
Yep.
I've got a funny story. One of my truck driving buddies, we had just left the port of Seattle. He goes, hold on a second, I got to dump out my ashtray. Now, mind you, he's a Mongolian Jew. Okay? Is his bloodlines.
Right.
He dumps out his ashtray. He gets back in his truck, and I holler at him on the radio. I go, so is that anybody you know?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
He about died laughing. But we were good friends. He knew it was a joke.
Yeah. Yep.
Back to clutch rebuild. No.
All right. I'm going to end it.
So.
Go find me something to do.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching the live stream.
Oh, there's your phone call again.
That was a bullshit call. I just ended it.
Was it a telemarketer?
Yep. That's what I like about this Mac. It comes up on my little bar here, and I just go, decline.
Screw your Macs.
Only way to go, baby.
Well, you know, you drive a China side by side. Why not have a China built computer?
I don't think there is anything that's not built in China.
Samsung's not.
No, but their chips are.
But alrighty, I'm out of here. Everybody have a good one.
All right, see you guys later.